Good afternoon, everyone. This is period 3, week 5 for KIT Tabata 4C. Let's see, what do we have today? Well, you have the textbook task answers from last class. I almost said last week, but we didn't have a class last week. So check to make sure that your answers are correct. This is something that we're going to be doing in class. This is called your main ideas in paragraphs quiz. Now it's actually designed as a quiz, but I want you to do it in class. You have to have this finished. If you look at this, this has a deadline of this afternoon at the end of class. And you can take it as many times as you want because I want you to do it in class with a partner. So it's not so much that you get all of the answers right. I want you to discuss with your partner in a breakout room. I'm going to be putting 2 people in one breakout room, and you can discuss in Japanese, but you can discuss this task. These are 4 separate paragraphs about orcas. Read each one and make a, I'm sorry, that's not right. It's choose a correct sentence for what you think is the main idea. And I'll be explaining this a little bit after we're done this Moodle talk. But basically, we're going to be doing this in class. And then after that's done, that's going to take about 10 or 15 minutes. Then we're going to be doing our normal speaking exercises. You also have, because this is week 5, another grammar quiz. So try to get that done, okay, by next week. Let's see, your textbook video lecture and photo upload that you have to do every day. We also have a new writing task for you. Okay, this writing task will be due on November 21st. Oh, and I completely forgot. Sorry, there's actually something more important than that. If we go to the general class instructions, so we go up to the top of the class, I want to show you the calendar. And the calendar is right here. And this is what I have to explain. So early in October, I told you guys that November 24th, I cannot teach that day. So I told you that I would be doing a class on the 13th. But unfortunately, my schedule has changed and I cannot teach on the 13th. So we have to postpone the class on the 13th to a different day. I can't teach on the 24th and I can't teach on the 13th. The next best time for me is actually here on the 20th. But unfortunately, that is when you guys are going to be having your school festival. Now, that school festival is fairly important. So if we're going to be doing a class on the 20th, I'm going to make it an on-demand class. So there will be no Zoom room. You just have to do the assignments that are on the Moodle. That way you can do it in the morning, you can do it at night, you can do it anytime you want, as long as you make sure that you submit the assignments on time. So there will be no class on the 13th. But there will be an on-demand class on the 20th. And the 24th, just like we've previously decided, would not have a class. So we're going to have a class today, the 17th. And then on the 17th, we've got to make sure that you're completely ready for your test, which is the next time that we meet on December 6th. That'll be your midterm test. Okay, but we still have time until next week to discuss this. Okay. Let's see here. Where am I now? This is it, isn't it? Oh, this is general class. Sorry. Okay, now let's go back to November 10th. Okay. So your writing task upload number 1, we still have time to discuss this. It isn't due until November 21st. So basically, what you're going to do is download this file. Once you download that file, we'll be discussing this next week. I want you to do this exercise after you make sure that you discuss with your partner about main ideas in paragraphs, and the video that we watched last week too about topic sentences. You want to watch that again so that when you download the document from the assignment, and that assignment is here, writing task 1. It's going to look a little bit like this. Now I'm going to have to switch the share. Just give me 1 second here. Okay. It's going to look like this. So basically, this is again your first semester outline that you handed this to me in October, and you're going to be writing topic sentences for each of these parts. That's why we're going very slowly, because it might be difficult for you, but we're going to be doing more of this next week. Okay, but right now I wanted you to be able to get to this writing task upload, to download the document, and then we're going to be working on that together next week. Okay, so this is your assignment, but that's not due until the 21st. This is your normal homework for the week. You have your grammar quizzes, okay, and we're going to be doing this in class. Okay, if you have any questions, just send me an email. Otherwise, you can talk to me here in class again. Thanks a lot.